We're here.
So thank you so much, sir. Firstly, for accepting my invitation and accepting to talk with me.
You're welcome.
So I thought to introduce you to my audience.
Go ahead.
So can you please introduce yourself to my audience and to the world who
Sure.
watches this video?
Well, my name is Stevie B. I'm a writer, a composer. I also own an entertainment promotion and marketing company, and have been in the entertainment business for all my life.
So you are the owner of mailme Music.
Me on my music, yes,
You are from
I'm from United States,
which state?
Baltimore,
Awesome. So
Maryland.
can you tell more about your journey, where you started and when you started it?
Well, I started by coming out of my mother's vagina when I was born, and then from there I grew up, and here I am.
So when did this music journey started and when you entered into the entertainment industry?
When I was 15, I got my first record deal with a major label when I was 16.
Okay, so you are into this business for 30 years.
More than 30 years, most of my life. So that's probably over 50 years now I've been in the business.
So you are a musician?
No longer. No, I'm a businessman now. I used to be a musician, but besides being a businessman, I'm also an author, a writer. I write books, I write stories, I write reviews.
So before talking about your books, we'll talk about the work that you did in Mia Mind Music.
Okay, what would you like to know?
So what are the projects that you did?
Well, what do you mean who we worked with over the years?
Yes.
Madonna, Bon Jovi, let's see, Michael Jackson. Uh, we've accumulated 23 gold and platinum records over the years, so we have quite a extensive background in the music industry, and so and many other major stars over the years.
What is a milestone of your company?
The milestone of my company,
Yeah.
still being here.
Okay. So what
Well,
is
the
the
company's
biggest?
been around for over 30 years, but yeah, as I say, still being here is really the milestone because many companies don't last that long. In addition, it's these are strange times we're all trying to live through.
Okay. So what is the biggest hit of your music?
Well, there have been many hits, 23 of them, in fact. So, all these gold and platinum records that are on my wall. So, yeah, uh-huh. So, I mean, there's
So
no single one. They're all been massively successful.
so how was your work with Michael Jackson?
I never met him. A lot of times I don't meet the people I work for, I just work for them. And essentially, my job was promotion and marketing with him. And so that's what, we did the days when he was still with Epic Records.
So you do marketing and promotion for all the business, all the music albums.
Well, I haven't worked every single one of them that's been created, but I've worked a lot of them, several thousand over the years.
Only Hollywood or other industries too?
Well, what do you mean by Hollywood?
Only English music or any other
No,
languages?
no, we work with music from all languages. We have an African musician we're working with now named Kiki Ba. We've also worked with quite a few other different, music in Spanish, French, Arabic, many languages. So language is not a barrier in music, and we work with all styles of music.
What music you love personally?
Classical music, Bach, Beethoven, Mozart.
You hear the Indian music?
Yes, I do. I have, sure. I mean, from
Only
back in the 60s, Ravi Shankar. Nowadays, his daughter, what's her name? Ananda Shankar is still out there, very prominent. I've promoted Indian music from bands such as Melodic Intersection. And so, yes, one of my clients. I mean, Indian musicians are some of my clients.
So what is the process if they want to, if anybody wants to promote their music?
Well, first off, they have to contact us, and they can contact us through our website, which is miamindmusic.com, and that is spelled miamindmusic.com. So if they go to Mia Mind Music, that's the company's website, our corporation's website. All my contact information is there, telephone number, email. So after they contact me, and let us know which jobs they would like to hire us to provide services for. They're then required to submit the music so we can audition it, because we don't accept jobs simply because someone just wants to give us a little bit of money. We have a reputation and a history to protect. And then if it is determined that it is something that we'd be willing to be hired to work for and represent, they make payment for the services and we start working for our clients then. It's a very simple 4 steps.
So what is the success rate of yours?
Well, I mean, that's an impossible question, because success is a relative term. And as far as, and we provide several dozen different services. So each service has its own, successes and failures. And so I would say there's no one success rate or level that's an average for everything that we do here and for all clients. It varies.
So what is the process of promotion and marketing?
Well, after it's been assessed whether we would be available to be hired by a client, and after the client makes money and we start the services, we then service the targets that they've hired us to approach with their material. And after we service, in other words, send the material over to the targets, such as press targets, radio targets, etc., we then are in contact with the targets on a weekly basis to collect information to compile into weekly reports for our clients. So it's very cut and dry.
Do they need to meet you physically, or they can contact you and can make the deal through online?
And I have clients from all around the world, and most of them I've never met personally.
Wow.
So they do everything through online or else on the telephone. And, since we have a great reputation and no complaints in our history about our services, people are willing to trust and to put their careers in our hands. And then we provide the services and provide and help get them to their goals.
So in all your 30 years of experience, which music that went wider?
Well, Madonna did pretty good, I would say.
And which will not work?
I beg your pardon?
Which will not reach most of the people in the world.
What region did we reach?
It can be any region. It can be any region in the world.
Global. Worldwide. Yeah, we reached the whole world.
I mean, is there any song that reached that you expected that reached all parts of the world, and is there any song that didn't reach even after doing marketing?
Many times it happens, just because something is good or something and the right team is behind it doesn't always guarantee success. There are many variables, and it depends on what else is out there at the time. What is the new trends, the new fads, the new taste for people's music and everything. It's always changing, so you can never predict it.
Can you guess which works?
Can I guess which one? Well, let's say it was Madonna's music. I mean, I don't keep track of really, the sales and everything else while unless I'm working for somebody, and I don't work for somebody forever. We work for somebody for a period of time, and then we move on as they move on.
Awesome. So you said you are a writer also. You are an author.
Yes, I write books, I write reviews, I write stories.
So what are the books that you published?
I published one several years back called Pajamas on a Sun-Stained Beach. It was a novel. I have 2 new novels that I'm looking for publishers right now and in negotiation with publishers for. One is called The Freaky Family Fungal Tree, which is about mushrooms and human beings. And the other one is called Musings Beneath a Lazarus Moon, which is based on my blog that I have. And I write a blog every week and I post new stories and tales on the blog every week. And if anybody would like to check out the blog is thestevieb.com. And that is TheStevieb.com.
So if people wants to market their entertainment, the videos and audios, what is the price?
It varies. Every service has a variable price to it, depending upon the service. But if, for instance, for radio, I'll give you an example. Typically, to do radio campaigns, we charge anywhere from $800 up to $1,700 for every 4 weeks of service. And again, all the other services that we have prices that are connected to them depending upon the service.
So, tell me about the growth of your company, mailme Music.
The what? I'm sorry.
The growth, how it grown over the years.
The growth. Okay. Well, essentially, it started with just me, and it started very small, and back in 1984. And that's because I got tired of working for like major labels and record companies and corporations. And I wanted to have my own business because at least you can't get fired if you own your own business. And so since 1984, it's just slowly been growing. And one of the secrets to our success is we keep always changing. We keep evolving, looking at what's going on out there, creating new services to meet the demand and the needs of potential clients. And so that's how the business has grown for 5, 6, 7 years.
So can you tell me the awards that you got for the mailme Music?
The awards? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, exactly.
Well, all these gold and platinum records up on the wall.
Wow.
So those are the awards that we received. I'm going to have to wrap this up pretty soon because I have a meeting starting in 3 minutes here. So is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Can I put this video on my YouTube channel, on social media, on internet, on podcast with your permission?
Sure. Send me a link to it. I'll retweet it.
Yeah, definitely, sir. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Goodbye now.
Bye.